Hey guys, today I wanted to show you how I store my sealed product and give you guys a couple of tips on how to store your own. And for those out there that have watched my channel for a while and have watched, my videos where I've actually gone in my closet and showed you guys all of my Pokemon products, this might be kind of, maybe a repetitive video for you because you've already seen all of this stuff. But I've thought about it, I'm like, you know what? As I make some videos and some videos get more popular and there's new viewers watching this channel, it's possible that those new viewers don't actually go back to my older videos and actually see that I actually have, bought a lot of these Pokemon products. I tell you guys about, what's good or whatever. I could be making all these videos on my computer and actually in my closet, or I just don't have anything. I could just be making all these videos and actually not own any of the stuff. But here's all the stuff. If you're new to my channel, you've never seen my closet or actually what I have, these are all the stuff I have now. But for those that have watched my channel for a while and watched the last time I've showed you guys my closet, not really anything has changed. But I want to just kind of make this video to show you guys how I store my stuff, and if anything's damaged, kind of give you guys some tips on how to store your own products. So you can see here on the top, we have a lot of collection boxes. There's some Elite Trainer boxes over there, some Ultra Premium collection boxes, and just a random old black and white box there. And the more expensive stuff is down here where there's all of these booster boxes. We're going to get into that stuff and I'll show you guys that. I'll quickly, this I guess, a kind of also a collection tour for those that haven't, seen all of my stuff that I have. But I want to just mainly point out a few things or cover in this video. The first one being is any of my stuff actually damaged from the way I store it? Because some of you guys might be looking at this right here and you might see a red flag that, these are stacked vertically and that, these bottom boxes, might get damaged. Because I had a comment a while ago, it wasn't recently, but someone, and they weren't being mean or anything, but they were concerned that the boxes down here are going to get damaged over time. So you can see this right here. It's stacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 high. So 9 high, but the thing is about these boxes is that they're very light. I think if you maybe were to double, the amount I have here, maybe like 20 boxes or something, maybe you would start to see some damage. But I really don't think there's going to be any damage down there. We're going to check in this video, but yeah, this stuff has been here, and I guess I should mention, because this also kind of matters too, this stuff that's been stacked here has probably been here for 9 months, maybe a year, but that's it. So maybe over time, maybe 5 years or something, maybe these boxes will have a little bit of warping or something, but we're going to check that out. But I just wanted to show you guys mainly just my collection and show you guys how I store stuff. So if you're concerned about, obviously, it being damaged over time, like this bottom box here, one thing that I'm actually considering doing is taking these boxes and just get this and actually doing this. Like I could just stack them all like this, going all across, and I actually don't think it would take up any more space than this is doing. I might have to double stack them. Like I might have to put one here and stack another row on top for it to fit. But maybe that's the more safer way to go. Maybe I just gave you guys a tip there and I'm not even doing it myself, so maybe I might do that. But we're gonna check the bottom box to see if there's any damage. I really don't think there is. Another thing, if you're gonna stack boxes like this, like in your closet or something where you have this little shelf here, one thing I will recommend that you might already notice is that, look, I have bubble wrap. So there's rails under here, and I think over time, especially if you have heavier boxes or just heavier products in general, if you don't have anything that's flat, it's gonna I think it might leave some, especially it's stacked, let's say you had 5 Charizard Ultra Premium collections stacked up like this on top of each other. It's possible that it's gonna create some indentations into the box. So what I did, which is the cheap way, you can use cardboard or really whatever, to be honest, but this was just the way I did it, is I grabbed some bubble wrap and just kind of made a layer on the bottom here so that it's flat and it's also protected, because obviously bubble wrap is protective. So that's what I did to ensure that it wouldn't leave any indentations in any of the products here. But yeah, so I guess one thing I could do right now is just take this bottom box here to see if there's any damage. So I guess I'm going to do that, but I guess I'll show you guys the other stuff I have here quickly. So you see here, I have this, these are a little bit heavier than these collection boxes, but we're gonna check this one too. But I think these ones, I'm not even gonna worry about them because these are only 6 high and they're pretty light. But I had these other ones here, these Elite Trainer boxes also stacked up, but Elite Trainer boxes I think are a little bit safer to stack because it's not like collection boxes where there's stuff for example, there's there's these cardboard bits that if there's pressure on them, maybe over time they're gonna warp in. Even that I don't think would be a big deal, but yeah, if you're gonna store anything, I just recommend you keeping it out the sunlight. That's one reason why I have all these products in my closet here is because I want to keep them away from sunlight. Also, I just don't want to have a bunch of products in my room because I don't actually have space, so they're just in my closet here. But yeah, I'm gonna just take this out real quickly. I'm kind of rambling here, but I'm gonna just take out this box to see if there's any damage, and I'll be back. All right, I guess I want to record this on video so you guys don't think I'm switching out boxes or anything, but I sort of pulled it out because I had to do it with 2 hands here. So I'm just gonna slowly, okay, push this back and take it out. Okay, so I successfully did it without damaging it. So here's the bottom box, okay? I don't see any damage. It looks perfectly fine to me. So here's the box. Looks fine. No damage. So this has probably been there, and I haven't taken out these boxes at all or anything. Has been here probably for almost a year, and there's no damage. So yeah, it's fine. So I might just continue to do it this way, but maybe I'll switch it back to, or switch it to what I said maybe you should do is just, you know, have them, I guess, just kind of stacked horizontally. Maybe that's the way to go, but there's no damage on that box, and we can check this one. Maybe I can just do this with one hand as well. Here, just slowly shuffle them out here. Okay, maybe this is not the safest thing to do, but I want to just show you guys that I'm not like switching out the boxes or anything. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna slowly, okay, there we go. Here's the bottom box. Looks perfectly fine. No damage, you can see, no warping. It's perfectly fine. So I think I proved my point where I wanted to just show you guys that, you know, these boxes aren't damaged or whatever from getting stacked like this. So don't worry. Yeah, maybe over time, maybe over 5 years, they're going to be damaged. But as of right now, they're okay. But if you're going to stack it like this, I do actually, or even just like if you're going to stack it horizontally, just put something under these rails if you have something like this, like I do, to keep them safe. So I think I proved my point. I kind of made that longer than I had to, but yeah, the boxes are fine. Okay, so that's all these down here or up here. I'm covered. Now let's go down here. Okay, so I guess I'll just show you guys what I have, kind of like a collection tour a little bit. I'll show you guys kind of why I have some of these stacked the way I do and show you guys how I do stuff. So just some random stuff here that it's not products. These are just empty. These ones have just like card savers and sleeves. Okay, so if you're wondering what's in this box here, these are booster boxes, and the reason why there's booster boxes in this cardboard box is because I don't have any loose you know, booster box cases, so I just kept them in the box that came in. These were from the Pokemon Center that I got. Here you can see that, you know, I have some Brilliant Stars, which is nice. These are the only Brilliant Stars boxes I have. I have 3 of them. You can see there's one down there. So these were from the Pokemon Center. Obviously they're out of stock right now, but I just left them in the box here just because, I don't know, I don't like, that's one thing about me is I don't like leaving stuff like loose. Like, I like to leave stuff in boxes. I don't know what it is. It just feels like more secure. I could just leave these like just hanging out like here. Like I could just put them out on the floor or something. But I feel like just having them in this cardboard box is more secure. It keeps the dust out. I don't know. I just like keeping everything in boxes. You can see here, everything is in a box. So yeah, that's one thing I guess I do. I don't really think you have to do it unless you're in like sunlight or something where it's gonna get damaged. So if you do not really have an option, I guess, and you have to leave your product out in some sunlight or whatever, I would enclose them into boxes so that it doesn't get sun damaged. I guess that's a tip there for you guys. But if you can, I would just leave it out of sunlight or out of I've said this in past videos, but I really wouldn't put products in your garage unless it's insulated or you just don't have weather where it gets super humid and stuff, because I think over time the humidity stuff is gonna make your boxes really flimsy. But yeah, I have some booster boxes in there. In here, I could have like a nicer box to store these products in, but I just kind of use cardboard boxes because it's cheaper. You don't have to get like clear plastic boxes for everything, unless you just like it looking nice, but I just use leftover boxes. In here, you can see how I store my blisters. They're just kind of upright. These ones you could probably stack vertically if you had to, but they're not really flat. Like you can see here, these this is not like a flat surface, so just stack them vertically like this. And there's those Trick or Trade bundles that are not very good, but yeah, I have a lot of these. These are all from the Pokemon Center. They're Chilling Reign blisters, so that's that. In here, just some random stuff. have some of these special delivery Charizards and just some random promos and stuff. There's nothing really interesting in there. Okay, I guess this video is maybe a little bit boring, but yeah, I just wanted to, I guess the main point I wanted to show you guys was that those collection boxes up there weren't damaged or anything. Okay, this box is not one to clip. Okay, there we go. And here we got, you know, some Costco ETBs. These are Evolving Skies. You can see here they're still in the box sealed. I don't see a point of taking them out the box. You know, as an investor, seal collector, whatever you want to call it, if I don't have to take stuff out the box, you'll notice that, you know, a lot of these cases are actually sealed. These are all sealed cases. I just think that, you know, obviously I would really never sell by the case, but if I know where I'm buying it from is like from a trusted place, I don't really see the point of needing to open the case. It's kind of just nice having it sealed, because when I have to transport it, I don't have to seal it again or whatever. And usually when I buy these boxes, they come double boxed, so I'm not really worried about damage. I look at the box, it looks fine, then I'm not going to open it. So I guess that's another thing with how I store stuff, is I don't really open sealed cases unless I have to or I think there's damage. But yeah, under here we have these are the Pokemon Center ETBs. These are the 151, I think, boxes here, or the trainer boxes. So yeah, they are. So there's those. And one thing I'll say about storing I guess booster boxes or elite trainer box cases, or anything like that, the boxes that come from the Pokemon Center, or I guess, yeah, comes from them, these are really sturdy boxes. Like, if you feel them, they're very like protected. So booster boxes, you can stack pretty high. Like, they even come on pallets. You know, if you've ever seen like the booster boxes, how they come on huge pallets stacked up like on top of each other, like by a lot. So these ones, you don't really have to worry. Like, you could stack them very high and you don't really have to worry about damage, because these are very like thick, like cardboard boxes. So I have them only stacked 3-4 high. It's really nothing. You could stack probably quadruple this and it'll probably be okay. So if you're ever worried about that, I really wouldn't be, unless you have a bunch of other stuff on top of it as well. But these are pretty strong boxes. So I guess just this one last thing I want to show you, if you're wondering, these are Lost Origin booster boxes. These ones I bought on TCG Player and they came kind of loose. It wasn't a sealed case, so I just opened the box, obviously, to see if they were all okay, because I bought them loose. But last thing I wanted to show you, because this video is kind of, I guess, all over the place, is I have Checkling blisters. I have this right here and I have some back here. Those are Team Up Checkling blisters. But one thing, this is going overboard, but if you're wondering, I actually, with my Checkling blisters, I bought these kind of individual plastic bags to kind of just keep them nice and like clean. Just because, I don't know, I guess I'm just OCD or something, but I like keeping things that I can like in plastic, because it just kind of, I feel like it preserves it kind of. And these are like perfect fitting, and yeah, I just think over time, you don't really need to do this, to be honest, but I just kind of like doing this. It kind of makes it look nicer. And yeah, so I guess that's one thing I guess I want to show you, as well as how I store my stuff, is I like to keep, you know, these Checkling blisters in plastic, because I just think it looks nice. But yeah, that's kind of the end of this video. Kind of, you know, a little bit of a random video, but just wanted to also show you guys, and especially new viewers, all the stuff I have here in my closet. So that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on my next one.